Greetings in the name of the Most High, Emperor Haile Selassie I. And this is yours truly, Eurl, coming to you with another spoken word of mine. This one is entitled Our Debt. Black people, we're in debt. No, seriously, debt. Not debt as far as money or land, but in debt to our ancestors whose blood was shed. We're in debt. They were forced into captivity. Most seen their ends before reaching their destinations. The ones that made it to their destination quickly found out they were being delivered to Satan. Stripped of their way of life, put to work in wicked conditions, starved to the point of cooperation, beaten with whips until flesh started ripping. They are who we are in debt to. Have you ever asked yourself what would have been of our race if they gave up fighting, gave up the desire for freedom? We'll probably still be in physical change. Nothing probably would have changed, but they pushed and overcame because they knew one day we will be raised. They didn't see fit we raise up in those conditions, so they conditioned themselves to deal with it. That's who we are in debt to. Look around, we're running wild. Guns, drug, murder, and disrespect. No love for our brothers, no protection for our sisters. No unity amongst ourselves, stealing and lying to each other, using and abusing one another. We're in debt. Let's change our patterns. Let's come together. Learn from the Jews and strive with one another. We owe it to our ancestors to do better. We owe it to our future generations to do better. We're in debt. When do we plan on making an offering unto them? When do we plan on embracing each other worldwide? When do we plan on stop hiding and standing on the front lines? We're in debt. So I'll be the sacrifice for our kind. I'll be the sacrifice for our kind so our youth can shine. We're in debt. How long until we start paying on our debt? It's been 400 years and it's time we take a step together as one race. Black love and power to my people. Thank you for listening. This piece right here is really, it means a lot to me. I've been sitting on it for a couple months, probably 6 months now. And, I just wanted the right timing to drop it. And I just felt like today was the day that I needed to record it and put it out. We're in debt, believe it or not. And a lot of us don't even realize it. And a lot of us take for granted what our ancestors went through and the knowledge that they left for us and the pain that they went through. It's so many Black people at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean during this that jumped overseas or jumped overboard or was thrown overboard during the slave passage. And those kids, those Black women, those Black men, their bodies are still at the bottom of the ocean. It's a lot of Black people that were just killed for no reason. And they went through that. And they sucked it up, sad to say, but they sucked it up and they fought through it just because they knew our race was going to keep coming and it had to continue. And they didn't see that we raise up the way they were being brought up or they were being treated. They went through it so we can make a breakthrough and we can make it out. We have to stop waiting until tomorrow or just accepting what it is that they give us. Like the brother Dame Dash said, the biggest illusion they created was we need them. We don't need them for anything. We have one another. We have ourselves. Every time you want to give up or every time you think it's hard, imagine what our ancestors went through. We have no right to complain because our conditions compared to their conditions, we are ahead of the game right now. We can actually get up and do something and create something for ourselves. I have 2 little kids, a boy and a girl, and I would get up every day and work hard for them because I knew what it was. I know what it was growing up with parents that, didn't have much to give, even though they worked hard every day and they did their best every day for us. And I'm forever thankful. I just feel that what my parents went through, I should upgrade a little bit from that. Even if I can't upgrade to the max, I need to be looking at where I'm at compared to where my parents were when they were raising me up. And I need to be ahead of that curve. And that goes for everybody. Every generation coming after us, and even within our generation and the generation before us, we have to do better than the ones that were before us. We have to take the teaching, the knowledge, and the discipline that the generations before us laid down for us to pick up and continue running. You know, life is like a relay race. Every generation that comes after the most recent generation has to take on the baton and run with it and put the generation that's coming after them in a better position. Black people, we are in debt. And it's time that we start paying on that debt. Even if it's not a big business or anything major, unity can pay on that debt. Loving one another can pay on that debt. Learning of who we are can pay on that debt. Just bettering your own self within your own comfort can better that debt that we have to our ancestors. It is black people on all four corners of this earth. And I pray that this video can touch each and every one of them and they can hear it and it can change something. But even if it changes one or two souls and makes them open their eyes and start to think of where we are and where we need to be, then I'm cool with that. But everybody that watches this video, please like, comment, share, and please love one another. Unite with one another. Don't look at one another as the enemy, but more as a brother, a sister, a father, a mother, a auntie, a uncle, a cousin. Love goes farther than any other emotion. Remember that. One love to the people. Blessed Jah Rastafari.